If you recognize this mask, that means that you are part of the exclusive people who attended Sleep No More at the McKittrick Hotel in New York. The same creators of Sleep No More has a new immersive experience called Viola's Room. So it's October, my favorite time of year, as well as my friend's favorite time of year. We're both big Halloween fans, and we wanted to make sure that October was filled with activities to do. We saw that Punchdrunk, the creators of Sleep No More, have created another immersive experience titled Viola's Room. So Viola's Room is Punchdrunk's modern reimagining of the horror fairy tale, The Moonslave. Now, it's not built like a traditional play. It's more of an immersive sensory labyrinth that you physically have to go through. Just you and Helena Bonham Carter narrating and leading you the way.
Let me tell you a story from long, long ago. Don't be afraid. Sometimes you have to trust the dark.
I will say this, if you are afraid of the dark and if you are claustrophobic, do not recommend this. I am afraid of the dark. I didn't know we were going to be in the dark. I mean pitch black darkness that you're in. When you get there, they place some headphones on you. They're noise canceling, and Helena is narrating in there, and you're led into a room where there are 6 chairs and 5 other people who you're with in your group sit, and there is a single light bulb in front of you. The installation uses flickering lights as breadcrumbs to move you forward. You are following the moonlight. You go into the first room, and the first room, for my millennials who were like alternative, you're in a teenager's room. There's like posters of Smashing Pumpkins, Tori Amos, Massive Attack. This also, the soundtrack to this is so good, and the way that they scored the maze, they did a really great job on that. So you're crawling through spaces, you're going through corridors, you're going down hallways, you're going down a forest, and sometimes in the pitch black, and you just see a light. And you're following this light and going through the maze, and the story is unfolding. And every time you get into a different area, the smell changes. Oh, and I forgot to say that you're barefoot. So the ground changes. There's points that you're on sand. There's points that you're on grass. There are points that you are on wooden floorboards. There was one point where you're going down these corridors. You enter an area that is completely pitch black, and the ground changes to grass. And I was not well, let me tell you, because if there's something I do not like, it's forests, okay? And you have to remember, you have noise canceling headphones while you're walking through the dark, and you're just hearing your like the story with Miss Carter explaining everything to you. But in this particular room, and you start seeing the silhouette of a huge tree, and I was like, oh girl, I cannot. But whatever, I'm not going to spoil the rest for you. There are no live actors or jump scares. It's all about the narration, the environment, and your own sensory experience. And that's why I say you become the protagonist of the story, and your imagination just fills in what you don't see. But if you are afraid of the dark, you ain't gonna like this. And if you're afraid, if you're like claustrophobic, you ain't gonna like this, because let's just say the deeper and deeper you get into the story, the closer and closer the walls become. And in the pitch black, while you have head canceling headphones, a little terrifying, a little terrifying. It's not meant to be scary, but it is very like creepy, and creepy because you're listening to this fairy tale, and all the vignettes that you go through are painting a picture as you go along. This, I think, is a perfect Halloween-esque kind of thing to do. I do recommend it. It's at the Shed. And if you miss Sleep No More, you don't want to miss this. It was really fun. I think I might do it a second time.